Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. So at night, when I'm listening to music in bed, I'm always thinking of new video ideas, and this one came to me. So album covers that feature the band on the cover. And so I've picked about, I think there's 45 here, and just one per artist, and my favorite, there might be more than one that features the band on the cover, but I've picked my favorite of them. And I've also ranked them from my least favorite to my favorite. So here we go. And I would love your thoughts. What are some of your favorite band cover, album covers that feature the band? That's how you say it, I guess. It's so confusing. The worst thing about doing these kind of videos is I got to put the CDs back afterwards. So here we go. So please, like the video, I'd really appreciate it. Make sure you're subscribed to both of my channels, Larry Graves ASMR and this one, and leave a comment below after you watch the video. It's really quite simple, just like me. Here we go. Okay, my least favorite, and there might be 2 or 3 I'm missing, but 45's enough. My least favorite is this kind of bland shot of the Velvet Underground on a couch. Not really, when you see that, if you saw that back in the vinyl record days, that wouldn't be too appealing. Oh, I gotta get this album. Unless you knew the band, of course. So that's my least favorite. And then I think they were kind of doing maybe like The Who or something, I don't know. But it's a black and white picture of the Undertones. Once again, kind of a dull photo, but a great album for my ASMR fans. Alright, next up. Yeah, once again, kind of boring. Queen, The Game. Probably, for the year it came out, I think 1968, possibly. I guess, especially on vinyl, it would look kind of cool, I guess. Back in the day, Sly and the Family Stone Life. And the band members, duplicated more than once. Great album. Yeah, this one, a lot of people love this album. Not everyone, but a lot of people love this album, including me. But it could have done with a better album cover than Pet Sounds. Thumbnail. So, yeah, these are still they're okay. They're not bad, but this one is the Buckinghams, In One Ear and Gone Tomorrow. And I just watched Pop Goes the 60s video today on Strawberry Alarm Clock. I love his channel and the history of the band and going through their albums. And he's going to be doing a video at some point on the Buckingham, so I'm really looking forward to that. But yeah, not a great album cover, but a very good album. This band would be very well known later on for making some superb album covers, but this one is, once again, it's just okay. Sparks, a woofer in tweeters clothing, and I when I first bought this, I was saying, why is this blurred? And it's because their drummer was tipping Ron Mael over when they took the photo. I kind of prefer the back cover to be the front cover. Then I'd like it more. This one, thankfully, is not the original album cover, because I wouldn't be able to show it. But I kind of like this one. Yeah, Blind Faith. I like the band photo. Sometimes simplicity, I like it. Same with this one. You know, not the greatest idea for an album cover, but it's just the band around a Chevrolet car. The Guess Who, So Long Bannatyne. And speaking of the Guess Who, I'm just uploading a video today, so it's already posted. It's my latest, it's kind of a rant video on the Guess Who and the fake Guess Who, Randy Bachman and Burton Cummings, kind of trying to get them to stop using their names, so I hope you check that video out. But yeah, I like the album cover. And the back cover. So they're starting to get good. This is an album, the very first one with Phil Collins, and no, it's not when he was in Genesis, it's when he was in the band Flaming Youth, and this is called Arc 2. It's good. Yeah, these are good. The one thing I would like more, if this album cover didn't have the wording on it, then it would be even better. But it's the Who are you? Here, take that away, and that's a great album cover. And I also love, yeah, Not to Be Taken Away. Sadly, Keith Moon sitting in that chair. Oh, a cracked CD case. Yeah, I like the font and just the kind of silliness of the album, of the band members, especially Rick Nielsen doing his face. A very underrated band. This is Man. Looks like they're just in their living room. Rhinos, Winos, and Lunatics. I like it. A Canadian band, yeah, this is a pretty cool album cover. The Northern Pikes, Secrets of the Alibi. Good looking guys. Let me know in the comment section below the albums you disagree with, that, you know, either I don't like and you like, or I really like and you don't like, and we can have an argument later. This one, kind of weird, but I like it. The Yes album, I don't know what the idea is with that, and the chair and everything, but I mean, they were smoking some pretty funny things back then. I always found this album cover classy. Simple, but classy. You might find it boring, I don't know. Three Dog Night, suitable for framing. Back cover, excellent too. Great band. So this is a two CDs in one, so the stop wouldn't be on the original album. But the Eric Burdon Band, Sun Secrets, you took that away. I just like the band photo, it's cool. And the font. Another one that's kind of simple, but I've always liked it. Pretenders' debut album. Isn't this a great idea for a video? Anybody watching? Hello? Okay. Yeah, this is one of Linda McCartney's, I was trying to think any other band covers. Well, Band on the Run. But I like this one. It's a nice one. And of course, it didn't have that on the original vinyl. And no wording or anything, just a nice photo of wings. We're getting into some heavy stuff now, man. Motorhead, Ace of Spades. Such good looking guys. And then this one, black and white. One of the best known 60s album covers by Jefferson Airplane. Surrealistic Pillow. And staying in the 60s for a couple more album covers. Pink Floyd, The Piper at the Gates of Dawn. Far Out, man. Yeah, this one I like too. The Kinks are the Village Green Preservation Society. Now, so like I said, each album, for me, you know, it kind of, some of them are pretty much even, but I'm going from my least favorite to my favorite. So try and guess what number one's going to be. Up next is the Monkees headquarters. Look at them. They're having fun. One of the great band logos too. So yeah, I like that. Speaking of great 60s bands, who could forget the Ruddles? I know this isn't the original cover. This is the expanded version of their debut. But look at them. What a great band. And speaking of great bands, the Shaggs, Philosophy of the World. You know, when you look at this album cover, you're going to have a rockin' good time when you listen to this. Remember to like my video. Lots of jokes in this video. Yeah, this one, I think I've seen it on some worst album cover list, but I think it's kind of cool. I'm not crazy about the font, but Deep Purple in rock. They should have just had it like that with the blue sky. That would have been cool. Yeah, this one I remember having on vinyl, and didn't really make any sense, but it was so silly that I like it. Procol Harum Home. Like a game board. Board game, that's it. Not, what did I say? Game board. What is it, game board or board game? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, we're almost heading towards the finish line. This is a cool one. Canned Heat with John Lee Hooker. Hooker and Heat double album. And of course, Alan Wilson was on this recording, then he sadly passed away before this album was released, but they have a picture of him behind them. And they look kind of sad. Great album. Now we're back to some silly stuff, and you know I love silly. Devo. Duty Now for the Future. This one is kind of cool because of the name of the restaurant that they're in. The Doors. Morrison Hotel. And there's Jim Morrison. Get it? And I never got the kind of the joke of this album title until a few years later, but this is 10cc sheet music, as in, you know, S-H-I-T music. And it's just kind of a cool album cover. This one I've always loved. And the original had a die cut Steppenwolf at your birthday party. So that would be die cut. So you would open it up and the band would be still there. That would be die cut there on the original vinyl. This, I don't know. Some people might think it's kind of stupid or whatever, but I've always loved the idea of Grand Funk being cavemen. Survival. There they are. It just suits them for some reason. And yes, this is my favorite Grand Funk Railroad studio album. The only 3 album set in this ranking. Once again, I've always loved this album cover and the font and everything. Sandinista by The Clash. Just a simple band cover once again, but just the way they look and everything, it's like danger, danger. The Stooges. It wouldn't be the same if they were all smiling, would it? Yeah, they're not even smiling on the back. Alright, this is a very well-known album cover. It always looked like it was from the, I don't know, 20s or 30s or something. The Band. Also known as the Brown Album. This one is sometimes seen on worst album covers list, but I think it's cool. I don't care that Bill Ward is wearing his wife's tights. Black Sabbath, Sabotage. And then the back cover. It's pure evil, even with the red tights. Or is it pink tights? I don't know, I'm colorblind. This one, once again, just a simple picture of the band, but it's up close. And I could have picked Cosmo's Factory, but I went with Pendulum. One of the most famous album covers from the 70s. Once again, very simple, but it does its job. Ramones. Alright, we're into the 1, 2, 3, top 4. Number 4. Along with their first 3 album covers, this might be one of my favorites of Blue Oyster Cult. Spectres. Just a really, really cool album cover with the lasers and the cat. And the back of it. Number 3. This, of course, was first on, what is it, Octagon or something, with the way it was die cut again. The Rolling Stones, Through the Past Darkly, Big Hits Volume 2. Number 2. Now this was intended to be the front cover, but they had some issues, of course, getting permission. But I'm going with it for the album cover. Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention. We're only in it for the money. And number one, what do you pick? It's got to be the Beatles. And I went with, it's not my favorite album cover of theirs, but I think it shows the Beatles at their coolest. Friggin' Rubber Soul. Yeah. No sign of the Beatles, but you know it's the Beatles because there's a picture of them. And that is it. Yeah, that was fun to do. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And I hope you leave a comment below and like the video and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.